Damn, man.
You should go sit in this seat.
Nah. Hell, you doing my shit.
Yeah, you like, dude, you do it too much.
Yeah, all right, man. Come on, man. Come on,
Got
boy.
too much
Come
gold
on.
there.
Raise up, man.
What up, bro?
What's going on, man?
Back there.
Shit, man, just fucking finished filming the radar report. You know, I do this thing on the internet where I like, you know, kind of like my little thing I've been switching up on. Just, you know, trying to do something different.
You talk about the one thing you did when you was at Ellis Live, as live performers?
No. I do this thing where I sit here and I put on a sports coat and I like just give commentary on like culture, business, and I just give like my thoughts and shit.
Okay.
Like, you know, just little shit. Like I got one out right now. I'm like, I never heard of toxic femininity, and I just talk about like why they don't never say toxic femininity, but they talk toxic masculinity is because women control the voices out here. So like now women got so much control that when a man talks, he's considered sassy. So it's like now there's no male voices allowed because when he talks, he's sassy, and when he does, and if he talks like a man, it's toxic masculinity.
Yep.
So it's like just talking to that.
It's a double standard.
Talking to that voice. You know, always just trying to get there. But what's good, bro?
Man,
How long you here for? What you here for?
I'm working, man. You know, like I said before, we came to see you. You know what I'm saying? We got an interview with We ATL, and we're looking
We fan?
Okay, yeah.
Yep, and we're looking for a mic to rock tonight. You know, primarily, you know, game one.
Today is Monday. No, today is Tuesday. I was gonna say tomorrow. I mean, yesterday would have been good. Because yesterday is the Coalition DJs. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, I've been so disconnected. I ain't gonna lie, Richie. Like, I stay away from the whole shit now. Like, I'm like open mic. Like I'm like, they still do those?
Right.
Like, I'm just so. It's like so disconnected from where the business is. Like, it's just fucked up, bro. It's like, it's just. I hate it, man. I don't know how to explain it better than that, man. I hate this shit, bro.
Like, where did it get to this point? You know what I'm saying?
Where did it get to this point?
Yeah, like for real. You know, where did it get to where you like, man, fuck it, I'm a media guy now.
Last year, every time I had an artist interview, like not every time, but like anytime somebody sits on the couch and talks to me, they all want to work with me. So like, I had a Russell like, yo, we should do something. I had B5. I had YK Osiris. I have all these artists, and they all want to work with me. But then when I started realizing was that they think they want to work with me. They don't want to work with me. They think they want to work with me because they think that working with me gives them the better option to win. But what they don't know is that what they're gonna eventually find out is that it's nothing that I can do. So it's like, niggas want to be with me, okay. Like, it's like every bitch want a big dick and then she realized the big dick don't matter. Right. It's like, yeah, you got a big dick, but like, nigga, big dicks don't even matter no more. It's like, nigga, bitch is like, if you ain't got no money, it's like, so I'd rather it just got to the point where I just don't understand it. I'm being honest with you. I only get it from his perspective. I don't get it from your perspective, I don't get it from your perspective. The cameraman perspective, I don't get it. I don't get it no more. I get it from his perspective because look at it from this. I'm gonna break it down to you some scientific shit. Look at it through this lens, right? What we're doing right now is we're having a conversation, but that the artist is the brand. That's the brand. Right now, someone's filming me talk. This can be considered an asset to the brand, but niggas is worried about who owns filming now. Now, who owns the camera? Who owns masters? It's like, nigga, you're the fucking brand. Why does any of that matter?
Yeah, I seen your post on that the other day.
Can't see the forest for the trees, man. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, you know what it is? It's just this shit is more luck than it is anything. And I know that. So it's like, I can help you, but put like this. Nigga work with me, nigga, you can have 5 shows tonight. I'm not coming. Like, that's not what I do. Like, I come, you meet me at the office, we'll scan, survey, figure out what's best, make every decision right here. But you're gonna go execute it. I'm not. But then what happens is eventually you start getting that resentment.
Because you're not there.
Because I'm signed to you, but you're not there. And it's like, nigga, just because you're signed to me don't mean that I have to be there. It's like your kids are in class right now. You ain't in class with them. You see what I'm trying to say? Everybody has a role in the ecosystem. Right. But now it's like we don't even acknowledge the artist role. It's just us. So for me it was like I look at it through the lens of this, I look at it through the lens of investment. I'm investing 3, 4, 500,000 a year into my businesses. Whether it's trying to start a podcast, whether it's buying equipment, whether it's hiring employees, like I'm investing a lot of my money into like what I'm doing. Like shit, I'm probably half a million in, but then I start realizing like, man, why can't I just? So I spent $200,000 on the podcast and for $300,000 on my artists. I'm like, man, I could have just saved $300,000 last year. Right.
So it seems to me that artists, they want you to hold their hand or like be at every situation where it doesn't necessarily require you.
They want to sign to the brand, but they don't understand that they have to be their own asset. And once they figure that out, they start resenting the brand. Because it's like, this nigga didn't do nothing anyway. You don't know what I did. I gave you the answers. I told you how to do it. So it gets to the point where it's like, and then, I ain't gonna lie to you, like, it just felt like artists were finessing me. It just felt like finesse. But it's like, you mean the artists, they're like, yo, bro, bro, I want to sign to you. And I'm like, okay, then I want you to do this for me. And I'm like, you finessing me. You trying to hype me up to do something that you need done that you're not willing to do for yourself. Whether it's investing money or whatever it is. So like, I get the job at an artist I was working with. He was like, I want to work with you. I was like, all right, cool. And he's like, I'm going to come hang out with you this weekend. I'm like, cool. Then he was like, can you get a flight?
Can you?
Whoa.
It's that entitlement.
That's crazy.
It's the way artists see themselves. And artists, it's how artists see themselves, how artists see the process.
I understand that.
It's really that simple. But for me, it's like dog, my phone doesn't ring no more. I love it. Nobody calls me. I love it. Like, I just love it, bro. It's like, it gives you a chance to clear your brain and figure out what you really want to do or what you really want to be. And to me, that's what I'm focusing on. So when I see people like about artists, I'm like, what's the point? Like, I'm really like, I don't get it. Like, I'm being honest, I don't get it.
From our perspective, we definitely understand what you're saying. With the business we run in Cleveland, it's like they want us to do everything, and we're like, can you share your flyer for your event, bro?
They don't want to do nothing for themselves.
Dog, if they don't want to do nothing for themselves, and we doing everything for them, then what are we? We really are just sitting here waiting to die.
Well, our business plan, or how we do business is, instead of being like a record label, we're an artist services company. So we provide artist services. So the artists that we do, because I've done that too. I've signed artists and all that good stuff. So I got out of that because, like you said, it wasn't making no money. I was spending all my money on the artists and wasn't recouping nothing.
Yeah.
So I said, from now on, I love helping artists. I want to see artists get to the next level. I want to help them do that, but you got to pay me to do it. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it for free anymore. Exactly. I got to see that you're willing to invest in yourself, and then I can take your money and make it work the best for you. You know what I'm saying? So that's our business.
And to me, so see, that's the hard part. So if that could be my business, but that's never what happens to me.
Okay.
Like I start a community. It's like, well, how can we help you? I'm like, I'm not here to get help. I don't need help. This is a service I'm providing.
Right.
And what I know about the music business is that back end got so many niggas thinking like, so the back end is being held hostage over our heads. Where it's like, you believe in me to take the back end. Nigga.
Right. Right.
You know how much work I'm gonna have to do to get the back? You know how much work? And then guess what? I'm gonna get to the point where I do so much work that I'm gonna eventually put someone else in the seat. And now I gotta worry about you praying around no more. Man, I give up. It's like, you motherfuckers ain't never happy, fuck it.
Right. Or just, give me some money and I'll tell you the details later. That actually happened to me this past weekend. I was like, you want me to what? And then you gonna tell me after my bed, I'm from Cleveland. Hell no. Like, and that may go, and the person that like shot the move, I ain't gonna say where they from. All I'm gonna say is that it wasn't Cleveland.
Yeah.
It just, Cleveland, it wasn't Atlanta, it wasn't New York, it wasn't Los Angeles, it wasn't Chicago. That shit work where you from.
Yeah.
Be like, you try that shit where I'm from.
That's what I'm saying, but like, it's like,
Crazy,
it's just the part that I want everybody to know is I figured out is that I can't break an artist. I cannot break an artist. An artist I can break your song, but I can't break you. And in the business that we in, breaking your song when there's 1 million songs uploaded this week is damn near like hitting the lottery unless you gonna do the work that I need you to do for you to win.
So, what does that, like, what's the work? Because people will say, I'm working.
What's the work? What you mean, like, what's the work?
Yeah, because people say the famous thing is, I'm working. Are you working? Are you putting the work in?
But it's not the work you want to do. It's the work depending on where you at right now. Like, and you're an artist, I'm assuming.
Yes,
right?
sir.
Like,
Yeah, you accepted my thing. Remember I did the live thing?
I
Oh yeah, you do a lot.
I've been in so many positions. I'm like, don't mind me. It's just.
But yeah, you gave me some good feedback and I appreciated it. You know what I'm saying?
But what I'm saying is that you're the artist, right? So you're the artist. So what? I wouldn't even. I'm different. Well, nah, maybe it depends on the personality. I wouldn't even take an artist outside no more. I wouldn't take them outside no more. Like I would just like everything. I would make them earn everything. Like it's like me, right? I'm an inside nigga. I don't like going outside at all. I am an inside nigga. See, you laughing because you understand exactly what that means.
Because it gotta make sense when you go out.
It's just I don't want to go out. I'm an inside nigga. Like if you ask me, would you rather make 100 million and stay home or make 100 million being outside every day? I would rather make 100 million and stay home.
I work from home, so I get it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, by the way, let's be clear. Maybe it's something that happened when you're in your 40s. I don't know, but like
I've been working from home. I'm for the past 10 years.
I love being home. I love being with my family, but so I look at it through the lens of like, so I'm like, so for you, for example, like it's like he could take you in rooms, but there's no demand for you. Like for me, I go to Rolling Loud. I was there all weekend. I don't know none of the people. I don't know nobody besides the people that flew me there and that paid me to be there. Mm-hmm. And while I'm walking around Rolling Loud, I'm getting stopped by everybody. Like that's me being outside, but they're stopping me because they see what you've been doing the first time.
Mm-hmm. They've been seeing you on Instagram.
See what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. So my thing is, if you got a phone, then you got a way to market and promote yourself 24/7, 365.
It's your resume. It's your resume.
Why are we looking at them all? My bad, step down. Like literally me. Go over to G. You don't gotta even hit me about that. Just go over to him. I'm gonna tell him that you're coming right now. You good? I'm sitting to me and everything. I just got back in town from Rolling Loud. I call you from the car because I'm wrapping up with my day. It's signing early today. I call you when I leave the car. I bet. My bad, y'all. But so for me, it's just like me staying in business. To me, is me being a fuck nigga. Like the real nigga shit for me to do is to get out, because I can sign you and you gonna be happy as fuck that I signed you, but you don't know what's on the other side of me signing you. Only I do. There's gonna be a whole lot of you doing a whole lot of you. So it's like, nigga, you can be the truth. It's the truth. So then what happens is now they start looking at you like, well, what are you doing? You know what? Let me get out this business now, because I got niggas comparing what I'm doing and what they're doing. By the way, I only started a podcast because I was sitting in a room with artists and I'm like, yo, all you gotta do is tell your story. And I'm like, why do you sing? Why did you make that song? They tell me why they made the song. I'm like, oh, that's why you made that song. I'm like, well, all you gotta do is say that on camera. And they like, how? And I'm like, somebody asked me a question, record me asking a question, and then I upload to IG and I'm like, it's that simple. It's that fucking simple.
Right.
Like, what do you want the world to know about you? Whatever you want the world to know about you, then you should be giving them that every day for 6 months straight. And then once you feel like they know that about you, then you say, I'm gonna go do this now. What do they know? It's the same concept. It's just, you gonna have to do it.
If you was, looking at dealing with an artist and they doing a lot of the work, is it a situation where you would lay out the game plan and they simply have to execute?
Yeah, but then if that's the case, then the unfair thing to me is for me to do that and then make someone pay me.
Right.
That's fucked up to me. So it's like, I'd rather you, because it's like, my thing is like, if I'm going to help you and you going to pay me in the front and pay me in the back, I'm double dipping. So it's like, everybody keep telling me, I'm on the back. It's like, nah, I'm tired of this back end shit. I ain't in the music business no more. So now everywhere I go, niggas is like, I got this shit. I'm like, I'm not in the music business no more. I'm not in the music business no more. Like, what do you want? So now it's like, it's my way of you leaving me the fuck alone. And if you want to talk real business, we can talk real business. But I'm not in the music business.
Because it's frustrating. Talk is cheap. A lot of people gonna talk your ear off and they ain't about
Everybody
shit.
want to talk.
They ain't about shit.
Everybody
Like you
wants
said, you
to
gotta put that work in, man. Like,
Right.
let your resume speak for yourself. You
So
know?
2025, what are a few things that you are into since you're excellent in the music game?
My interest is amplification. My interest is like I'm basically doing everything music, but I'm doing it from, how can I put this? Music adjacent. Like Tyler Perry ain't in the church. He ain't making gospel music. He makes God adjacent content. And so for me it's like music adjacent. So for me it's like making the right products or something like that. So like for me it's like, even with the podcast, what I'm doing with the pod, like I'm partnering with Backwoods, I'm partnering with a liquor company right now. Like for me it's about, like, it's this app called The Cut. They're a barber app. I just partnered with them.
My barber uses The Cut. I've worked with them a couple times. I know what you're talking about.
So yeah, so we about to do a contest with them in New York. We're gonna give one MC $10,000, right? So it's like, it's concept, and so it's like music concept, but like I'm giving someone $10,000 and it's not like they're silent to me and stay with me going forward.
All right.
You see what I'm trying to say? It's like, so for me it's like music adjacent, anything is what I'm doing right now. That's where I'm at.
So movies, you get into movies and filming?
Music adjacent, whatever it is. I'm in movies, but I'm handling the music on it. So like we had this movie with Marlon Wayans coming out, Jordan Peele. So I run music for him. So I'm head of music for Monkey Paw.
Oh, okay,
So
cool.
yeah, but like I run music.
So-
So I'm saying, like, so that's what happens. So like when people get in the room with me, it's like, I don't know what it is, but people's like, you do music, you do movies, you do product, you do this, we can do everything. I'm like, bro, if you ain't, and I'm not saying you, but I'm saying in general, bro, if it ain't no money in it for me, and you just think you're gonna use my leverage, my relationships, my everything for me to make noise, and hopefully we get something on the back end. If I'm gonna make noise for something to get on the back end, it's gonna be my own noise. See what I'm trying to say? So then it becomes like every man for themselves. So it's like, I'd rather you just try to figure out how to do it yourself, quick. Because if you don't, you're fucked.
Yeah.
That's my answer.
So learn as much as you can. Knowledge is power, basically. You know? That's what I take from what you said. Like, knowledge is
Well,
power.
I think that, and as well as, I mean, a team. Like, because, I mean, you can do it by yourself, but I feel like, when it's more people pushing your content, once again, when it's other people sharing your stuff, not just you get more eyes on you. So I feel like, but that all comes from the phone. You know what I mean? That's all, banging off the phone. So no, I understand exactly where you come from. I got a quick question for you, since we were talking about that. Did you see what Anthony Mackie said about?
I just did some content on that.
Oh, you did? Yeah, we did some too, but I feel like it's kind of like along the lines of what you're saying.
I did exactly. I addressed that exact video.
Okay.
Like what I'm saying, like when I do
Right.
content on the radio report, that's kind of what it is. It's like I just talk.
Oh no, I follow you. Yeah, I ain't seen that one, but
That's
but
why
yeah.
I addressed like. That's why I remember when I said they killing toxic masculinity. That was at the Mac video.
Oh, okay, right.
You never
Yeah, he was
heard
talking that.
toxic femininity, but you always heard toxic masculinity. So it's like it's just the narrative that is going on around.
But what about what he said about the person having to be picked to be successful?
I agree.
I agree too. I mean,
if you follow me, I always say the world picks its favorites. That's what I mean by that. The world picks its favorites. So, you know, you got to just stay in it though. But that's what I'm saying. It's not about me. Only thing I can do is I can pick you for something specific to me.
right.
But I can't pick you for the world.
And since you brought up movies, this is the question I had. Placements. Do you have any opportunities for any placements or any websites?
That's what I do.
That's what you do, placement opportunities?
Well, no.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
do placing opportunities because that sounds like that's how I make. No, that just sounds like that's how I make my money.
Okay, no,
That's
no,
not how
I
I
ain't
make my money.
I ain't mean it like
I
that.
make, no, I'm not. I'm just. I have to be very specific.
I got you.
I'm super specific, but what I mean by that is when I say meaning like I have places in the movie, but that's not my business.
Oh, okay.
My business is getting it in the movie and the director being happy and it being under budget.
Right.
My business ain't like getting your song in the movie and then you paying me something for it. That's not my business.
Okay.
You see what I'm trying to say?
No, I see what you're trying to say, and I want. And let me just break some.
No. This is why I had to retire. I'm trying to tell y'all. This is why I had to retire because people talk to you all day, but if they don't know how it works within the inside, it's just all you doing, my nigga, is spinning me in a cycle. Cause like I'm just spinning right now. Like so, it's like that's why I had to retire because it was like everywhere I went, it was like, I'm a seeker. Like I'm a seeker. That's who I am. I'm a seeker. That's how I made all my money. Like I had to seek things, but what I also had to figure out is how to make someone want to help me.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like so it's like you're looking for information, but you're looking for information for you. Like tell me your name, bro.
King Jacob.
King Jacob. Like you're looking for this information to help King Jacob. You're coming to Ray Daniels or whoever to get information to help King Jacob. None of the information I give you helps me.
Mm-hmm.
I get it.
I have it all already, but it
Right.
doesn't help me. So why do I want to stop my day to give it out?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So now niggas like, cause if you stop, we can make a whole lot of money, and I'm the one. I'm like, I retired now. Leave me the fuck alone now. Now you leave me the fuck alone. Now it's like, man, oh well, if you got somebody, I'm like, cause what it really is just really, it's just what a bad bitch say I'm married. It's like sometimes you just gotta put the ring on just so these niggas can get the fuck out of your face, my nigga. Like shit.
That's why you said music adjacent. Like I still do music. I still deal with music.
I'm still
from
good at it. I got an artist in here right now from Craig Calvin's #1 priority is somebody in there now. But like it's Ray's involvement that I have a problem with. It's stop to talk to him. Like I hate the responsibility of being me without the pay of being me.
Mm-hmm. I feel you.
I hate having to change everybody's life, and it's like, nigga, do y'all not think that I'm trying? Like, I got something I want to do too.
Right. I'm trying to change my life too. Shit.
Everybody feel like you got all the answers, but this is a different game we living in now. And everybody's adjusting.
And the reason why I had to tell them I retired is so they'll leave me the fuck alone. So they know I don't have all the answers no more. Now everybody leave me the fuck alone. Get the fuck out my face. I don't have the answers. Figure that shit out. Cause I'm so tired. If I get another DM from somebody saying, bro, if you just check my shit out, we'll make so much money. It's like, bro, if your shit is valuable, it does not need me.
Right. Exactly.
Valuable shit, you gotta create value, then you get value.
Straight feedback.
Amazing feedback.
Yeah, so I had to get the fuck out of that shit.
I was rolling loud though.
It's cool. Yeah, it was kind of what you expect. Like, I want my son.
Okay.
My son's 16.
Okay.
And nigga, he wants to go roll out. I'm gonna find somebody to pay me to go out there. So I got paid to go out there and got all the VIP shit for free for him, and I just had to work a couple hours.
Great performances out there?
I didn't see.
You gotta check me out.
I'm not in music, man. I don't care about
Say
no
flat out.
performances. I don't care about none of that shit, bro. Like, Like literally, I did some great interviews backstage, and it was a good vibe. But like, I'm not. My head's not there, man. Like, it's the easiest way for me right now. My head's not there.
The way to keep yourself stress free,
man.
Yeah,
peaceful.
I get it.
Peace is
Cause
worth a
if
million.
you don't, nigga, they gonna keep pulling you in and pulling you in and pulling you in, and next thing you know, it's gonna be. And I'm just tired of that shit.
Endless cycle.
Yeah, and I was in an endless cycle, so I feel like I broke it. Like I feel like I broke it. I feel good about it. Like I'm not good at feel, and I'm not amusing no more. Ray, I got this artist. I'm not amusing no more. I'm not amusing. It's now becomes. Do you want to pay me to talk now? Because now I'll do that, but I'm not. You don't promise me a back end payment. Like,
Right.
nigga, I'm not. I get my back end for all the shit that I wanted to do, and I'm fine with that. And I'm investing my shit in the more back end. Nah, fuck that. I keep my money. That's where I'm at.
So as an independent artist though, would you suggest like trying to get placement things, like get them placed, like get some of the songs placed in movies and stuff like that? Like
I
how?
would suggest you to try to get his music as many places as possible.
Well, the thing about, okay, so when we talk about movie placements, a few years ago, I supposedly had a movie placed, a song placed in a movie. I got a bunch of contracts, paperwork, stuff like that. The movie ended up falling through, and I ended up pretty much taking a loss because I wasn't able to, the guys weren't able. I guess they took a loss too. But what they did was, instead of giving me my money back, they sent me everything about the script. They sent me the whole script, the cast. They pretty much sent it to me and said, "Hey man, if you can shoot it, you can have it pretty much." And I didn't trust them. You know what I'm saying? So the mentality was, if I shoot this and it come out and it's good and it does something, then they're gonna come trying to sue me, talking about I just stole something. So I'm asking you, should I still shoot the movie and just see what they're gonna do? Because the movie is already wrote. It's 100 pages. It's a good script. I have rewrote a few things in there because I didn't want it to be exactly like what they sent me. But do you think it's worth shooting and trying to shop and doing something with, since it's already laid out for us?
You see what I'm saying? In my mind, the question is, do you think it's worth it? Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's not something for me to think. I don't think anymore. Like it's like, do you think it's worth it? Like, see what I'm saying? Like and like I feel like a lot of the world is made up of people who kind of want. And by the way, I don't even recognize it because I was once one of those people. You kind of want someone to make the decision for you. It's like praying, right? It's like, you're a praying man.
Mm-hmm.
You don't pray.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm a praying man. You're a praying man.
I'm a meditator. I meditate, but I don't pray for
I'm a
people.
praying man, so I get where you come
I mean, I
from.
said, do you talk to God?
I talk to God every day.
Me too. That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean by you're a praying man. So if you're not, then do you believe in manifestation, affirmation? Okay, so if you believe in that, same concept, right? But you gotta pray for something specific. You be like, God, send me a blessing. I woke you up this morning.
Okay, 10 more years in the back end of your life.
That's a blessing. So if you want something specific, you have to ask for something specific. Most of us are not winning because we don't know what to ask for. Because we don't know what we want. We don't know shit. We just, so it's like, I got this thing, man, what you think? And it's like, what do you think? Like, I challenge everybody to get to know themselves. Just sit down and ask yourself, like what really made me leave music the way I did was I asked myself, I said, what do you want from it? Like, in a perfect world, what do you want? You want an artist to pop off. Okay, cool. What does that mean? What kind of artist? Is it R&B? Is it rap? Or is it any artist? You're just desperate for something. You see what I'm saying? Then that, because if it's not, what happens is pretty sure it happens to all of y'all where this year you focus on something, and that last year you probably focus on another priority. The year before that was another priority, and what you're really doing is just saying, give me a priority to focus on God, so I can win with it. But it never works because you're not asking for something specific. So for me, when people I'm trying to, bro, what I'm telling you, what I realize is that every room I go into, And I say this humbly because God knows that I'm thankful that I can say this. Every room I walk into, someone wants to ask me my opinion. Now I know that feels like an ultimate compliment. Like, man, but imagine everywhere you go. If you're at a restaurant, somebody recognize you. They want to ask you, they want your help with something. If you fucking, and my mom is like, my friend daughter sings and my mom is hitting me, and everywhere I go is someone who needs me to see something and give them my opinion. But that's like a death sentence to someone who wants to be somebody. That's a death sentence. I mean, you can't even, it's like, dog, how can I fix anything if I can't even focus on anything?
Right.
Every room I go into, instead of me focusing on what I need to focus on, somebody's like, I need to focus on what I'm going to talk about. It's like, ask yourself this, and this is, I'm trying to give you this because I want to give you this because this is something that I had to give myself to say this. So you say, Ray, I have a question for you. Yeah, you never ask yourself, does Ray want to answer my question? See what I'm trying to say? Like, it's like, I think like that because I'm that. So I'm like, if I need to get with you, yo, Reggie, I got something to do with you. I don't want to waste your time. Give me 2 minutes. I see you was focused on this. Would you want to do something like this? Yes, cool. You want like it's like I'm getting to it. I'm not coming in saying, hey Reggie, I got 3 things, man. 1, 2, and 3, man. And you look at it and examine it and give me opinions on it and tell me what I should do. Why the fuck does anybody want to do that? No human wants to be that. No human. And that's what humans have reduced people who are successful to. So then it becomes, well, you know what, let me just retire from my success so I can focus on what I really want to do. Because that's the thing, you be so busy doing what everybody else wants you to do. Like, nigga, if I gave you an opportunity to do anything in the world you wanted to do, what would it be? And whatever that is, that's what you should go after. Whatever you want to do, you can do it, that's what you go after. If you want, niggas want to walk in somebody's office and hear them say, that's the single. So they can push that. Ray told me that's the single. They just took all the onus off them. If it don't work, Ray told me. If it don't work, Ray told me. If it does work, Ray told me.
Okay.
It's like, nigga, I don't want that, bro. Like, so a lot of this shit is just, so for me, it's just, I just felt like people didn't stop seeing me. Like, it's like I would never walk up to somebody and just ask them questions without asking, can I ask you a question? Right? And then it's like, but it's like in this world we live in, people are so desperate for information that they don't realize that they act like desperate niggas act for pussy and wonder why they ain't getting none. I ain't never seen a desperate nigga chase pussy and get it.
I haven't seen that.
A desperate nigga chasing pussy?
I haven't seen them successfully get it.
What? Nigga, me neither. That's what I'm saying. So for me, it's like, it's just put yourself in that person's shoes. Like, why would that person why would that person care? Like, why would that person stop their day to help somebody? Why would they? Who wants to? When you trying to get somewhere, it's like, I want to hike myself. Nigga, we all hiking. I'm hiking a mountain. I might be ahead of you, but I'm hiking the same mountain as you. And as I'm hiking the mountain, nigga, and I'm climbing up, nigga, I'm up here. You're like, can you come 300 feet down and tell me what's happening down here? No, nigga. No. I don't want to come down there to help you. Nigga, help you. I had to figure it out myself. Figure it the fuck out. And if you do that, you'll win. But like, it's like, nobody wants to win. Everybody just wants the answer. So I had to get out of this shit.
You don't have all the answers, you know.
Dog, every day I'm trying to figure out how to get it.
That work for you, you know.
Nigga, every day I'm waking up trying to get it. Nigga, everybody I know is lost. I don't know one nigga that got it together. I don't know one. I ain't talking about up and coming niggas. No, I'm talking about niggas that are actually in the game that have made millions are lost. Everybody's lost. And they all call me for the answers. And I'm tired. It's like, nigga, I can't even answer my own question because I'm too busy answering everybody else's. So I just stop answering questions. So now, like for example, Teron is back there working with artists. I don't know anything about the artist. 6 months ago, the way I would do it, I would know who the artist is. I would almost be A&R in the music from this desk. Change that hook, make it sound like this. Do that. I might as well do that. But I'm not doing that no more. Nigga, because I make the same amount no matter what. That's another thing.
You just found your lane and you like, shit, I'm staying in it. Shit,
nigga, I've been in it, I've been finding it. It's like, let me just do what I do. The rest of that shit is irrelevant.
Great advice, man.
Yeah, the rest of that shit is irrelevant, bro. Like, it's nothing. I ain't even tripping on that shit, bro. Like, it's just the game, man. Like, pay attention to none of that shit. So I hope that answers the questions. Like, I don't even know how to answer questions no more because I don't even know what's expected of me. I'm just like, hey man, like if I was you, I'd be out there doing it. Like you better off. You got a camera, you got talent, nigga.
You got a phone.
Nigga, what do we need to talk to anybody else for? And that's nothing for me. It's like if I had an artist sign to me, I'm like, why? I don't believe in talking to other people. I believe in just doing it yourself. You do it yourself, it'll work.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't, then it don't. Nigga, what you want me to do?
Right.
That's
You
game.
feel that a lot of people just feel like that they can just then you can press a button and fix their whole situation.
Everybody feel like that. Well, if that's the case, I press the button to fix my situation.
Right.
Shit, nigga, that's the case. The reality is everybody is just trying to figure out what to do. We all are just out there trying to figure out what to do. That's all it is. So that's when I'm like, nigga, it just makes it easy because now I can focus on what I gotta do. And that's what I've been doing. Focus on what I gotta do.
See, you ain't got no gray hair. You got all your teeth, so you found a way to control the stress.
Nigga, it's just the serenity prayer. I know what I can control and I know what I can't. And whatever I can and can't control, I focus on. Whatever I can't, I don't. How long you here for?
We're just here for the night. We got a
yeah.
interview and then we're gonna head back tomorrow.
So yeah, flying.
No, I'm drunk.
Joe. Yeah, that's smart. So you say you here to see who?
We found ATL, right?
We fam ATL. I'm learning. We fam ATL. Send me the Instagram. I'll be looking at them.
Do a little performance.
It's a performance and an interview, right? Or just a performance?
No, interview and a performance.
Okay. Well, man, we definitely appreciate you,
Yeah,
talking to us, man, giving us some game, man.
Nah, for sure, man. I just hate to disappoint, man. When I know where I'm at, I just hate to disappoint because I'm like, hey, nigga, I know where you at. I know everything. I've been there. In town on a prayer. Tell you one thing, you don't even have to pray like that no more. Just do what you gotta
Put the
do.
work in, man. Like
Yeah.
you're scared to put that work in.
I'm big on manifestation, right? I'm big on manifestation. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I'm big on writing my goals down, saying them out loud, reading them, and then holding myself accountable. The thing is that I will say that over the last 2 weeks, because I've always been, goal oriented, always write my goals down for the year, for 6 months, whatever. But what's different now is that, when I actually read them out loud and then what I've changed is that I think to myself, okay, I want to be the dopest nigga at my company that I work
Yeah.
for. What do they do? And I think to myself, what are the things that they do? I'm just doing them. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, when I'm not sitting here talking to you about music and I'm just doing insurance, I'm thinking, okay, what do they do? I set up early. I become knowledgeable about my product.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know the updates.
Mm-hmm.
I really focus on each and every conversation and interaction with whoever I'm talking to.
Exactly.
At each time.
Mm-hmm.
And remind myself throughout the day, win, lose, or draw, okay, next one. Because that's what I think, you know what I'm saying, the people who are the leaders do.
Exactly. But that's smart though.
You know what I'm saying? So
Get it.
with the manifestation, another one of my goals, is could you be, an elite husband and father. So I'm thinking to myself, what does an elite husband and father do? And this is the first time ever in life that I actually wrote that as a goal and thought, what do they do? And I was like, oh shit, well he, an elite husband and father does X, Y, Z. Try to make things easier for the missus.
Exactly.
Do extra this, extra that, and hold myself accountable to that. If I say that I'm the illest nigga in the game, what does the illest nigga in the game do?
Beat out all competition.
How they do it?
By working.
Exactly. And you gotta hold it, and I've just been holding myself to that.
Yep.
And I can say that within the last 2-3 weeks, man, it's been life changing. It's been life changing because it's like now I'm like, okay, I'm sitting here with you now.
Yeah.
This was something that I manifested 2-3 years ago. I never I would just check out your videos, Man, that nigga ill.
Thank you, bro.
Then sent out the email, was like, yo, what's up? How can I get on? Then, you know, you have the community and the rest is history. You know what I'm saying? But,
Exactly.
you know, and when we're here now, you know, so yeah, really big on the manifestation, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely understand where you're coming from when you're saying, look, I don't, you know, what do you want to do? And to being really specific.
Yeah, because I don't have time to think about it anymore.
Yeah.
And not only that, like, it's so easy that the only hard part is being specific. That's the hard part. Like,
You can be specific, but also you're specific. You're being specific. Then it's like, shit, well, what do they do to do that? What does Superman do
yep,
to be
Exactly.
Superman?
exactly.
What's his habits?
Yep, exactly.
Are you gonna acquire those? Are you gonna acquire and maintain those habits to be who you say you is?
Exactly. Are you going? Exactly. You gotta.
And that's where I'm at with it. You know, that's where I'm at with it.
Yeah,
And
same here.
just with, you know, with the music that I make or the music that we make, it's not just, hey man, we want a deal. It's hey, look, this is what we want to do. This is what we're doing. This is what we're willing to do.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not a situation where like, help me figure out my life. No, it's like we trying to go here, bro. We want to go to Lenox Mall, man. You know how to get there?
I'm glad I get perspective because it
You know what
shows
I'm saying?
what we
I want to go
do.
there. I want to go to Lenox Mall. I want to buy me a motherfucking Rolex at the Rolex store at Lenox Mall. Do you know how to get to Lenox Mall?
Yep.
Tell me, and then, okay, cool. You tell me, all right, go to Peachtree
Yeah.
on the block.
Yeah.
And from there, me and my team, we're going to take those directions and go up the fucking block. We're not going to be like, well, can I do it another way? No, it's going to be, okay, cool. We're going to go up the damn block. And then say, hey, I got my Rolex. You want one?
Yeah.
That's
That's the best way to do it, bro. Like,
Yeah.
decide where you're going. That's what I'm like.
the thing.
I'm just, and then it's like, I think that they're trying to, I think that black music is dead. I think music is in danger.
Yeah, it
all
definitely
around.
is.
Like, I think it's like, I think black music is in danger. So that's another reason I'm like just staying away from it for a minute because, you know, like, it's like a lot of contradictions in it. And, you know, for me, it's like picking the spaces, picking the places where I want to work, which is what I'm focusing on. And like the things that I want to work on, doing that, and then getting the fuck out the way right after I'm done.
The most biggest thing I see about you, and that I think it's important, you don't just focus on music, you do other things. So I feel like if you just focus on music, your time is limited anyway. You gotta branch off into different shit, man. You know, so it's good having this meeting because I get to see the perspective of you and how frustrating this shit will get once you get behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't take anything away from that, I just take away how frustration it can be. Everybody wants you to answer their questions and do everything for them, but you gotta do it for yourself, man.
Yeah, I mean, bro, you get it, bro. Like, it's like, you get it, bro. Like, it's not hard. It's just, it's really just doing the work. But to me, like, you got a camera on, right? Like, I appreciate the camera. But like, I do it so differently. I'm like, before I even turn the camera on, I'm like, what do we want him to say? What we need, not even what do we want him to say, what do we need said to him in front of the camera that we feel like will make our base excited? Like direct the shit, right? It's like how everybody doing a podcast. Like me and you said, let's do a podcast right now. Like, let's just talk. And it's like, oh, okay, what are we talking about? I don't know. What are we saying? I don't know. Like, it's like, so it's like, what are we just doing, right? And then you do, and then you feel so excited doing, and you're like, that was dope. Why? We should be rich now. And it doesn't work. It's like, nigga, did you even know what you did? Nigga, you don't even know how it worked. Like, learn how it works and then do it.
Right.
Stop trying to figure out how to get from it.
Put the
Right?
weed in the bag first. Put it in the bag first.
Hey, thank you for your time, man.
Thank you,
Absolutely.
I appreciate everything you're doing for artist development, everything you're doing on Instagram, giving artists a platform. Thanks for sitting with us, giving us your time, because you came off Rolling Loud. I know you're a busy guy, I can see what you're doing. Thank you for, giving us your time.
And I wish I had more time, man. I wish I had more time to, like, cause you know, I fuck with Reggie, like, in the community, like, even with the community, like, I had to, like, figure out, like, I'm about to launch a Patreon also and do something different, but then I'm, like, trying to figure out what's that, like, I think everybody's so eager to sell you something that they're not trying to figure out exactly what they're selling.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, it's like my only focus right now is what am I selling? what am I selling to, and who's my customer? And that's my focus. And
Branding, basically.
yeah, like, exactly. Like, who I'm selling to, who's my customer, and once I get that, everything else will be fine. So really, that's it, bro.
Much more, man. I appreciate you.
Absolutely. You know, absolutely.
Yeah, man. I wish, like I said, I wish it was. If it was Monday, I would. Who distribution music?
Too lost.
I just got off the phone with
I remember we had a meeting and
Amari.
he was like, we should start being a distribution company with Too Lost.
Yes.
Yes.
So we went ahead and moved our catalog to Too Lost.
Well, see, here's the only thing when you distribute your stuff. So obviously, I have to say that, right? Go to Lost, right? Because it's smart. But then it's like, to me, I don't. Based on where you guys are, I don't know if Too Lost is right for what you need. I think that it's somewhere like, I think 1 RPM would be good.
But why do you say that? Because see, we have multiple artists.
I can tell, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like, so you have multiple artists, but you're looking for, he literally started off saying, just trying to find Mike from the perform, right? So to me, it's like, you have artists, but you're looking for outlets for your artists, right?
Mm-hmm.
Too Lost is a digital outlet for your artists. Too Lost is. But you guys need another level of outlet, right? Like, so like, the reason I said 1 RPM is because 1 RPM has Nick Love. Nick Love does street promotions and everything else, right? So I know, like, they'll tell you everything going on here. So with Too Lost, Omari is your who's your point person in Too Lost?
What do you mean? Because you remember we got everything from you.
I know, but who you? I don't
have a point person that I talk to specifically.
So for example, if you had a point person, you should call your point person right now and say, "Hey, we in Atlanta," right? And that point person should say, "Oh, let me tell you what's happening in the city right now."
Now that's at Too Lost.
No.
They do it. Oh, just at 1 RPM.
Anybody should.
So basically,
Bro, let me tell. I'm sorry. Tell me your name again.
My name's Al.
Al. Let me see how the business works. Let me tell you what y'all doing. I'm gonna demonstrate it for you. This is what you're doing. Basically, Too Lost is like, what you want, Al? What you want? Oh, you want 2 fingers? That's it? Okay, come here. Let's hang 2 fingers. Oh, you want 9? I got 9 now. What you want? Notice what I'm doing?
You keep asking me what I want. You keep asking me what I want.
I'm controlling the options. And that's why you're not winning.
Well, what do you mean?
I'm asking you what you want.
Okay.
You don't even know what you want. So why am I asking you? I'm gatekeeping you when I'm supposed to be supporting you. But I can't support you because I don't know what the fuck you want. Who knows?
Who? When you say who, like, are you talking about Too Lost?
I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you. I'm telling you why you're saying we need stuff from Too Lost. Who? Because everybody's just like, what do you want?
If you was to come to me and ask me what do I want as a person or as a businessman, I would tell you I want to be an outlet for local artists to go mainstream from Cleveland to I want to be able to take artists to the next level from independent or local
What's the next level?
to the next level would be mainstream. So it would be the radio. It would be radio play. It would be
radio play.
Internet. Yeah, we want radio. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
Radio play.
Why do we want radio play? We want radio play so our artists can get more exposure and get worldwide exposure, and hopefully we can start doing international tours instead of just being local and doing American tours.
Okay, so what you're doing right now is
Pitching.
what you're doing right now is you're doing ChatGPT shit.
Okay.
Like, I just hate I know so much. Like, it's like, are you married?
No,
You have a woman?
I got a couple.
Okay, even better. How do you decide what women gonna stay in your life?
I haven't made that decision.
No. I said what women are gonna stay. I didn't say you're gonna marry. You said I have a couple.
Mm-hmm.
I'm asking you, out of the couple you have,
Which one?
how do you decide who's going to be picked up to be a part of, considered in my couple, and and who is just someone who I'm like, okay, I'll have some fun and keep it moving?
I'm a make the decision based off the way they treat me.
Oh, are you gonna tell them how to treat you? Probably not, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Because if I tell them how to treat me, I'm giving them all the answers to the test. They're gonna own me, right? I'm giving them everything.
well, I guess that's I've heard that. I've heard that.
No, it's not a hurt. See,
The reason I say that is because I heard women be like, tell me, you know, or what are you looking for in a man?
Yeah.
And it'll be like, well, I'm not gonna tell you what I'm looking. You know, I'm not telling you because
but if they do, they're gonna give you. I want to be good. I want to be
right.
fair.
And you gonna do the same, and you gonna do what they want you to do.
You just did when I asked you what you wanted.
I told you what I wanted, or what did I do?
You told me what you wanted, but you told me what everybody wants. You didn't tell me what you want. And you didn't tell me why you need it. You didn't tell me your plan with it. This is why nobody works in the music industry. This is the problem. What I'm showing you right now is the problem.
Mm-hmm.
People like you who know enough about the business, right? I can tell by how you talk, you're very well versed on the business, right? So you know well about the business, you don't know nothing about your business. So when I ask you about your business, you give me what the business needs. What do your business need? And if you don't know that, that is back to the two laws and everybody else hold behind your shit because they got the answers. Whatever you want, they got it in their hand. They just like, do you even know? And do you even know if it's on time? You know, it's like meeting a girl. It's like saying hello to a girl, right? Hey, beautiful, how you doing? And her response is, where's my ring? She might get the ring in the picture, right? She might be the one, right? But if she said that first day, what are you thinking?
She's not getting a ring.
That's exactly what you're doing in distribution companies. Man, I just need radio for amplification. I just need this for local acts. And it's like, what you
So
say?
I mean, but see, that's where I'm getting confused. You're saying I'm telling the distribution companies that, but I'm not talking to these distribution. I don't talk directly to laws. All I do is upload music.
But then that's the problem also. You should talk to them.
But I didn't know. First off, until you just said that I can have a one-on-one person that I can call, I didn't even know
That's
that.
what I'm saying. But it goes back to the behind the hands gesture.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you want to talk to somebody on the phone? Okay, we can do that. What do you want? You don't know. So what we should be doing then?
You gotta be real specific.
Learning about what you need. It's that simple. It's like, dog. I done fucked so many bitches in my life, bro. And I see it all like just fucking bitches. It's the same concept. It's the same concept as getting pussy. Same concept. Like when you get one bitch, you get other ones want you. Right? But you ain't, if you out there saying, why don't no bitch want me?
You ain't gonna get no bitches.
Why don't the distribution company do what I need them to do?
You ain't gonna get no distribution.
Same concept. You get nothing and you wonder why you're in the same place. You're in the same place because you have not made the decision yet of where you need to go. And until you make that decision in a way that makes them feel good, the same way a woman, there is a way to get a ring from you. There's a way to get a ring from any man in the world. There's a way to get it. But guess who knows the answer? Al does. Doesn't he? Al knows exactly what he likes, what he don't like, what he want, what gets him aroused. He knows everything he wants from a bitch. Why he don't just tell her? Why? And that is how you need to be thinking when you're trying to do music. Same concept. The bitch, in this case, is the you, and in the case of the distributors, they're the nigga that makes the choice. So you come in the room and you say, man, I just want distribution for application, whatever. You just told me you don't know what the fuck you talking about. When I asked you what you want, you literally just told me, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And mind you, I can't tell you that if I'm on any other seat. If you went into a meeting, they're not telling you what I just told you. I'm telling you what I just told you. And they're going to laugh at you and you're going to be like, yeah, nigga, they know. The same way a bitch is like, I'm going to be your wife. I'm going to cook fried chicken for you because I know you like it. And you like, bitch, I don't eat fried chicken.
I'm allergic.
I'm allergic to fried chicken. I eat fucking salmon. Now she's like, what? Oh my God. And you're like, but why didn't you just tell her I eat salmon? Why didn't you just make it easy for her? Because you technically don't want that bitch right now. Then she come, yeah, but you ain't setting up for it. Come when I asked you, you said, I got a couple. Okay, that's just a distribution thing. I got a couple of my distribution platform. Well, who's the one gonna win? I don't know. Well, who the one you gonna focus on? I don't know. Well, I don't know. Who will be big? I don't know. They all working. We're just trying to figure it out. It's like, okay, it's the same concept. When you say you need something, let me tell you how you gotta be. All right, look, this is what we got. I got a studio, right? And I got a little bit I can make some noise locally. But I need a distributor that can help me with some opportunities to show people in other places that I'm important, right? Because another thing you're talking about is once you say I need global, why do you need global? You basically just told me, give me some global distribution. You know what you just told me? Help me find some fans because I don't know what mine at. I need some global distribution. Okay, cool. You want global distribution? You can go on DistroKid right now. You go on 2 Lost right now, and you can upload a song right now, and you got worldwide distribution.
So basically, be specific to your current situation.
Nigga, learn your current situation. Have some respect for it. Learn about it. Learn it. You have to, because when you get in the room, if you don't, like I'm in the middle of a deal. I'm in the middle of a deal right now. I'm not gonna say, well, who could you record? But I'm in the middle of a deal. In the deal I'm in the middle of, they call me. I tell them what I want to do. I tell them how I want to do it. I tell them I plan what I want to do it. This is how we're going to partner. This is what it's going to look like. This is going to be. This is what I need y'all to do. This is everything. The deal makes sense. This man has a plan. It's not like you were just saying like, man, just tell people about me. That's kind of what you're saying. When you're like, give me radio. Nigga, radio is the final frontier. Radio, when you start talking radio, you're talking about wedding dresses. Like imagine you met a girl, you're like, yo, I think it might be my wife. Like radio is like wedding dress time. Like, oh, we're gonna put on, what are we wearing to the wedding? That's what radio is. If you say you on radio, and this is why I gotta get out the music business. Because everything I'm telling you, they know. And they just let people like you walk in the room and just say everything you want, thinking you know what you're talking about, knowing for a fact everything you just said is how I'm gonna determine everything I'm about to do going forward. And you don't even know it because you just talking your shit. So they didn't even know when you said, man, I just need radio. At that moment, everybody that knows is like, oh, this nigga don't know what he's talking about. This nigga just told me he wanted radio. What are we talking about? Radio? Then you might as well say, put my
why would I want radio though?
Because radio is the final frontier.
That's the goal. We want our artists to be on the radio.
I think what Ray is saying is that radio is like, you gotta get to certain steps to get to radio.
Yes, like dog,
I think it's what.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying like me saying that was like a bad thing.
It is though in their mind. It is though because you're basically saying.
But that's my goal.
No, you're basically saying I'm gonna wear a pink and white dress on my wedding.
I want to go.
You ain't got a husband yet. How we talking radio? What radio station is playing it?
Nobody's playing it yet. You asked me.
Nobody's. See what I'm saying? You're speaking like. Nobody is. So I'm
talking to you though, right? You making it. It's very confusing to me, honestly.
And what I'm telling you is that it's not though. It feels confusing because you're not hearing me. What I'm telling you is this: in my seat, when someone comes in my office, and I'm giving you I'm asking you a question, and I'm giving you the answer after you answer. I'm only giving you the answer after you answer as a formality to show you how the game works, right? So when you go in the room and you say, so like for example, record label calls me. Ray, we got this girl named Lizzo. Okay, cool. This is really happening. Got this girl named Lizzo. We need a hit for her. Okay. Everybody needs a hit. What's the problem? So now I gotta get into it. So Lizzo meets me and I'm like, hey, so what's the problem? Lizzo is going through her transgressions and then she says something like you said something that triggered me. She said, Ray, I just need a hit. That's all I need is a hit. Okay, why do you need a hit? Because if I get a hit, Mike the Game is gonna blow it up at Spotify. Ding, 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 ding. Now I figured out what the problem is. Why is Mike the Game blowing your shit up at Spotify? What are you talking about, Ray? You said Mike the Game is gonna blow your record up. Why isn't Majima blowing your record up? Who's Majima? Majima's a black girl. Well, Ray, I'm not a black artist. I'm a pop artist. Boom, now we got our problem. Now let's get to the issue. You're not a pop artist. Yes, I am.
No,
you're not. You're a black girl. No, I'm a pop artist. Okay, if you're a pop artist, then let me ask you a question. Name the 5 biggest black pop artists in the world. First name, Beyonce. Second name, Nicki. Third name, Rihanna. Then Cardi was coming up. Cardi B wasn't what she is now, but she was big enough. Bodak Yellow was blowing the fuck up. And she said, Cardi, I said, stop. What do y'all have in common? She said, I said, they all ghetto as black girls. Yeah, white people love them, but they all niggas. And you're wondering why the world don't like you. The world ain't, because Lizzo basically said her problem was that only gay white men came to her show. That's how we started the meeting off. What's the problem? Only gay white men show. Okay, cool. That's interesting. They keep talking. 30 minutes later, she says, Might Be Game, man. I think Might Be Game is a gay white man. Oh, shit. Mind you, Najima's a big black girl, like you. So you basically walking in the room so sure. You better off asking questions than you are just acting sure. That's how I came up, nigga. I wasn't stupid. I wasn't coming to the room telling niggas what I needed. I would ask niggas, what would you do if you was me? But every time they told me, I listened. Then I did something else. Then I asked another nigga, what would you do if you was me? And then they would tell me that I would listen. I didn't ask the same nigga 50 times, what would he do if he was me? Because that's the case, I need to pay this nigga something. You see what I'm saying? I asked different niggas at different parts of the journey, hey, what would you do if he was me? Yo, so the music is dope, not what? And I would listen. I wasn't trying to get what I needed. I listened, and then I got what I needed. Because you don't even know, so what you're saying is that I need radio. So you said, radio, ask me a question, I'm giving you an answer. Well, the answer is you don't know what you need yet. So what should you be doing?
Asking questions instead of,
Not me,
but just asking.
trying to figure out what to do. Now once you figure that out, now you go in the rooms, you say, hey look, he's from Cleveland, right? I need this. You damn near need motherfucking examples of what worked. You damn near need to say, I'm gonna put this record out on him this way, and we're gonna go for this and this. Dog, y'all niggas is from Cleveland. The easiest fucking thing to do is that I should have a song where I should hear Cleveland. Nigga, I was 15 when Bone Thugs and Harmony dropped. I'll never forget Cleveland is the city.
That's what we said.
Nigga, East 99. And East 99, nigga, I know so much about Cleveland because of them niggas. Nigga, why anybody from Cleveland talking about them yet? Cause you saying I need more than Cleveland. Nigga, all you need is Cleveland.
And we got Cleveland, bro.
Nah, I'm talking about Cleveland should be talking. If
they are, but they hating.
Then you ain't got Cleveland then. You don't have it yet. That's okay. Why they hating? What do they hate on? They hate on any nigga trying to make it out, right? Right?
Absolutely.
Okay. They won't hate on themselves though.
So rep the city.
They won't.
So rep the city.
They won't hate on themselves. So rep the city so hard that how can they hate on themselves? It's like Pastor Troy. Nigga, we love Master P. We loved him. He was the nigga to us. But when that nigga said down south Georgia boys, at that moment it's like fuck Master P, nigga. We DSGB now.
DSGB, down South Georgia boys.
Nigga, that was literally what he called his crew. Nigga, that was the first time Atlanta had like some real like DSGB my clique. Like nigga, it was like the first time because we was No Limit Soldiers. He gave us something to scream. What are niggas in Cleveland? What do they call bitches in Cleveland? I don't know. Y'all do. That's where the music comes in. It's not hard. It's just
we gotta put the city on our back.
no. You gotta put a message from the city on your back. Nigga, it's that simple. So this is why I quit. I tell you this why because I run into people. It's like,
But you know what, Ray? Yeah, and I think it's because, you know, like you say, you a little older. You probably a little older than me. But see, what you hate now, which I'll probably hate eventually, but I love that shit. Like, I love giving information. I love helping local artists and telling, and you know what I'm saying, and using what I got to try to help them get to the next level. But I understand where you're coming from, to where it's like, yo, I'm not getting nothing out of it. I'm sitting here for, you know what I'm saying? So I totally get it.
Well, I'm telling you that everything that someone needs to know from me, there's nothing that you need to ask me that is not on my social media platform somewhere. They still want to talk to me. That's the frustrating part. What does that tell you? Think about that. Think about that. And I know it because I can relate to it because I feel it. When you're in the room and you're like, hey, this is what you need to do. Everybody go down that street, right? You're gonna walk up the mountain. That's how you get to the top. I just gave you the direction. That's why, like, what are you doing? Where are you going? Oh, you think you're special. That's why you want to talk. You think you're special, and you justify you're special by me talking to you. Because the guy that knows stopped to talk to me because I'm special. It's like, I don't want to talk to nobody no more because ain't nobody special no more. Everybody's chasing interest. No one's chasing greatness. If you was chasing greatness, everything you need to do, the answer is right there. And that's just the truth. When I was chasing greatness. So that means the answers was in front of me. I'm chasing greatness. What did the great ones do? Okay, that's what they did. That's what I'm going to do. Because I was chasing greatness. Other people are chasing interest. Interest is what people are talking about. Like I'm watching Kobe Bryant documentary right now. It's incredible, right? All Kobe was chasing was greatness. He was a seeker. He was chasing greatness. He wanted to know how it worked, when it worked, who it worked with, everything, and that's what made him great. Everybody else is chasing the interest. It's like, I like music, so I want to be in music. Like, what can you be great at? What are you great at? So it's like, and to be honest with you, it has nothing to do with age. It has everything to do with just, me and my son was with me rolling out, and I kept telling him, I'm like, our gift is we learn faster than most people. That's my gift. And I'm like, I'm assuming that it's your gift because you're me, right? But what your daddy does that no one else does, everybody needs someone to give them a 3-hour conversation and figure out something that your daddy figured out in 2 minutes. Just watching the room. So I told my son, pay attention. See, everybody's trying to figure out how to get on. I scour the earth, nigga. I know everything. I don't have to worry about getting on. I can get into anything I want because I don't cheat the process. I'm dedicated to greatness. That's it. So for me, it's like I'm noticing that niggas ain't dedicated to greatness. They just want some money. And it's like, it's just turning me off. It's like, man, there's so much beauty in doing this shit the right way. I'm 45. Teron is 40. Teron turned 43.
We the same age, Pino.
Me and you?
Mm-hmm.
When your birthday?
September 13th.
Nigga, we really the same age. I'm September 19th. I'll be 46. So my point is this: is that Teron is 43. I'm 45. Why are we so sharp? Why? How many niggas you know 45 and hotter than ever? Every nigga is usually 40 and hot, or 26, 25 and hot. It's hard to be hot when you're older. You wanna know why? Because when you're younger, you're hot usually because you're young and cool. But when you get older, you need to try to figure out the fucking process to what made you young and cool. Every nigga, I can tell how old a nigga is usually because he dressed like the year he was the hottest. I'm being real with you. He dressed like the year he was the hottest. If a nigga was hot and fucking in the Get Rich or Die Trying era with 50 Cent, nigga, my cousin, he loves 50 Cent, nigga. I got plenty bags and he walk around with the bag that 50 wear, like the motherfucking Vesta. Yeah, he love 50. Whatever's hot. That's what I'm trying to tell you is whatever's hot. It's whatever hot. So for me, it's just like, hey bro, it's not hard, man. It's just, you gotta decide that you're trying to learn how to be in the music business when you should be trying to figure out how Al can be in the music business. That's what you should be trying to figure out. That's what I'll be doing. How the fucking Al, not how can anyone. Because you're asking questions. When you say, I need radio, that's what everybody needs. You're not saying what you need to win.
Alright, get back. Got you.
Figure out what you need to win, and then that's all you focus on. What do we need to win? What are we doing wrong? What are we doing that's not right? Like, when I see other people talk, I see Gillie and Wallow, I'm like, okay, Gillie and Wallow, to me, they kind of feel like Martin and Tommy, right? Like, Wallow acts like Tommy, Gillie acts like Martin, real still like, do you really? Like the inflection, how you talk and everything.
Yeah.
How Martin will talk like, let me tell you, like, I'm that deep into what I do. I pay attention to that much detail. Oh, that nigga's Martin. I'm like, well, who am I? Who's Nori? Nori's an old school rap nigga. Like, he's a nigga that don't want to play by the rules. He had his moment. Everybody, like, I'm not just saying, put a camera on me, ask me a question. I'm trying to figure out myself too. Everybody is, bro. Like, no, we are all out here trying to figure it out, me included.
Yeah.
And my whole thing is I'm just focusing on it every day. I'm not trying to like stop and make sure, you know, people are comfortable with what I'm doing or people understand. I'm just focusing on what I'm doing. So for me, it's like, bro, it's that simple. That's what I would say. Not hard.
All right, bro. Well, I appreciate that, man. You gave me a lot of good game, man. You put it. you opened my eyes up to a lot of things, so I definitely appreciate that. And that's what I needed, man, because you know it's not often that you do get to, you know, talk or speak with somebody with your caliber of expertise. So once again, I appreciate the time, man, and I appreciate the information. I'm definitely gonna take it and use it for sure.
Yeah, no, I appreciate
For
that, man.
sure.
But look back, I'm here. Like I said before, like I'm here. I just
Well, we here too.
I just got shit to do.
We here for sure. You hear me? We here too. So, you know, we gonna be making our trips back and forth to the A anyway. Getting back into doing this on a regular basis. I used to come back and forth a lot a few years back, messing with a guy named Kenny Carnegie and a guy named 88 Keys.
I'm not in Keys.
You know 88? Yeah, he's good people's man. I tried to do some stuff with him a few years ago. But 88, he's always been a good dude. Always put me in the studio when I come down here, so I got to link up with him. But yeah, man, the game was.
You mind if I use your restroom before we head out, sir?
I'm on.
All right, well, again, Ray.
What's up with the pressure, Ray? You got some pressure over there, man?
It's pressure.
Some blood.
Oh, nigga, nah. I'm like, I'm like a at home.
Oh, okay.
I'm like-
you always
I'm like-
smoke when you hit.